Predator Badlands is a success.
Pretty big. I'll go 8 out of 10 for this one. We'll go 4 out of 5, if you will.
Be a good time, no alcohol required.
And we are now, thanks to Trachtenberg, in a good time.
But this is a low full price for me.
I think especially if you're a Predator fan, it's got to come in at a full price.
Yeah. Predator Badlands is woke Disney trash.
Predator Badlands isn't exactly a bad movie, but it is a terrible Predator movie that doesn't even hold a candle to the original.
It is the most 5 out of 10 movie in a year of 5 out of 10 movies.
It was a terrible experience, one that had me cringing and laughing with embarrassment throughout the entire film.
It's now a girl brand. It's cutesy wootsy, olsy bootsy. Oh my god, Steve!
Who's to be believed? What side of the fence are you on? I'm JC Vega, and welcome to Vega's World. At the time of this video's recording, the last 3 years of the Predator franchise has been fascinating. Dan Trachtenberg has revitalized the franchise. Prey was released on Hulu because execs didn't have faith it would succeed at the box office. It was critically acclaimed and well-received by audiences. It was off of that success that Badlands was able to get a theatrical release. It grabbed the franchise's best opening weekend as well as becoming the highest-grossing movie in the franchise's history. A fact that no doubt has made execs happy, but fans as well. Yet, there's a loud dissenting voice in the crowd. The idea that a young Native American woman would be capable of beating a predator pissed them off to no end. They loathed the design of Dex, some going as far as calling him a DEI predator, further enraged by the idea that a female, albeit a synth, controls Dex and makes him forego family and culture for found family. It's not the kind of Predator movie they know and love, and has ruined the franchise. But has the franchise really been ruined? Let's look at a couple of facts, shall we? Predator 2 earned $41 million less than the original, in part due to the fact Arnold Schwarzenegger wasn't involved. However, it earned cult status in the years following its release. I mean, who doesn't love over-the-top violence between gangbangers, Jamaican voodoo priests, and cops all sweating profusely in a dystopian future of 1997, and all of the hilarity that ensued with that?
I don't think he gives a shit.
Robert Rodriguez attended the James Cameron School of Creature Features, where you take the title, add an S at the end, make it bigger, badder, and more action-y than the predecessor, and you'll be swimming in a giant pool of money. However, this idea came in 1994. The execs looked at that 1992 box office and looked at the price tag that it would take to make this film and said, I think we'll pass. 14 years later, we have its production and release. It's a modest success, and yet it doesn't spawn a sequel, shockingly enough. I mean, Adrian Brody wouldn't be my first choice as the lead in this film. He doesn't necessarily have the hulking physique of Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Danny Glover didn't either, but he fits more in line to what a mercenary would look like. Alien vs. Predator. It earned us comic book money. It earned us video game money. But will it earn us box office money? The answer, emphatically, yes. This film earned $177 million at the box office. It crushed in DVD sales. It was one of the studio's biggest releases ever, and that says a lot because they also released Avatar. AVP Requiem, not so much. Not even John Cena could see this film.
Turn on the lights! Turn on the lights!
AVP Requiem only grossed $130 million. And then we've got The Predator, a film doomed before the martini shot was called on day one. Unclear direction of a story that was being rewritten in the middle of shooting rewritten scenes, delays in the release for reshoots, more reshoots to change the entire third act following bad test screenings, and removing a scene featuring an actor with egregious crimes against minors days before its release. We've got an uneven story with characters not suited for a Predator film with awful, awful humor.
Eat your pussy.
Wait, what?
How you doing?
No, you said eat your pussy.
I said sheesh, you're pushy.
No, you said... What is this?
What is that, like a unicorn?
Unicorn.
It's a unicorn.
I made a unicorn. I'm sorry, it's a piece of shit.
How do you circumcise a homeless man?
Here it comes.
Kick your mom in the chin.
Fuck your mother, fuck your mother. Fuck, cock.
Because we fuck cock. That's it. Because we fuck cocks. That's why we get upset.
Then we got an upgraded Predator who's after the kid from Room because he's got autism, and that's gonna make him a better hunter. How?
What the fuck?
So here we are. Let's put all the cards on the table. When I look at this franchise's box office success, it's a story of ebbs and flows. Its fan base, although hardcore, is niche. And this is coming from someone who's played the games, read the comics, and enjoyed the novels. I particularly love The Eyes of the Demon, the anthology book. It's a fun read. Go check it out. But when Scott Mendelson wrote an article in Forbes about the blunder that was The Predator, he wrote this: they spent A-level money on a B-movie franchise. That, my friends, is how little regard mainstream audiences have for the Predator franchise. The Predator films haven't had any sustained success until Dan Trachtenberg came along. The numbers reflect that. So really, what was ruined if more people are seeing these movies than before? The term woke gets thrown around quite liberally these days. Have fun with that wordplay. Prey was woke. Badlands is woke. The 1987 film, if it were to release today, would be called woke by the very same detractors of Badlands. Let's look at the premise. Uber macho mercenaries cracking crude jokes along with badass one-liners.
Son of a bitch is dug in like an Alabama tick.
You're hit. You're bleeding, man.
I ain't got time to bleed. Bunch of slack-jawed faggots around here. This stuff will make you a goddamn sexual tyrannosaurus. Just like me.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Dylan! You son of a bitch. What's the matter? The CIA got you pushing too many pencils? Huh?
They're picked off one by one. A Hispanic female shares valuable information about their foe. She's left unharmed because she's unarmed. The lone survivor is forced to use his brain instead of brawn to defeat it, and he's emasculated every step of the way. Let's be clear. I understand corporations are looking to make all the money they can. They'll do anything and everything to appeal to the majority in order to line their pockets. That's business in a nutshell, and their plays can be blatantly obvious. There's plenty of examples out there. Hell, your favorite YouTube probably made a following off of those observations. Now, whether or not there's truth and honesty within some of those arguments being made is another matter entirely. You don't have to like Predator Badlands, that's fine, it's your opinion and you're welcome to it. Have criticisms of it, but let's be honest and factual about them too. It's ridiculous to go, ooh, they said it made more than the first, but not with inflation. Get out of here, that's goofy. You can like the original more than Badlands, no one's saying you can't. I enjoyed Badlands as a whole. I didn't particularly like how the Calus met its demise. Surely there could have been a far more creative way to do it, to deliver on the idea that Tessa is evil and the real monster. Nonetheless, it's one of my favorite movies in the franchise, right behind the original. If you want something like the 87 film, then go watch the 87 film. There are 5 mainline Predator movies that follow this template. The mystery is gone. It's been gone since the first film. And if Badlands gets a sequel, I'll be curious to see a certain segment of reactors' reaction to Deck's mother. Because if the reaction of the clan firing up all their weapons at the mere arrival of her ship is anything to go off of, then Deck's mother will be one big scary bitch. Oh, and by the way, in the Yautja lore, in the books and such, the females are depicted as being bigger and stronger than the male counterparts. More ferocious killers, better killers, and the society as a whole is matriarchal. So that'll be funny to see them all blow a gasket at this and be like, oh, but that's not in the movies. I want what's more aligned to the movies. The movies are more masculine and macho. But then again, in Badlands, they've also established that Yautja hunt alone, but in AVP, there was help from a human to kill an alien queen. Maybe it's, more like guidelines and different clans follow different methods. It's all up in the air, fast and loose. Who cares and who knows? Well, I care. And I guess Dan Trachtenberg knows. Well, that about covers it. Be sure to like and subscribe. Follow me at the JC Vega on all the social media platforms. Check out the Vega's World podcast, released every Friday on all the major podcast platforms. Go to ProWrestlingTees.com and get yourself a Vega's World t-shirt. Support me in my wrestling. Good night and party on.